Welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
What are we doing today?
It's time for us to do our monthly goal review.
All right, let's get to it.
All right, we always start with you.
Yep. So my three main goals have been reading my Bible every day, which I'm doing that. On pace for that. Races, I'm on pace for that. My scheduled registration time for Boston is going to be the week of September 12th to the 16th. Anytime during that week I can register. I don't know when they'll let me know for sure whether I'm in or not, but that is the time to register for that. Also, Chicago's coming up October the 9th. Less than 34 days before we get to fly up to Chicago for that. My August book, I actually read 2 books in August, so I'm actually a book ahead now, I think. I read Creative Followership by Jimmy Collins. Highly recommend that book, especially if you have a boss over you. I recommend you read that book. It's a great book, and I love the concepts there. And then I read Reasonable Fear, which is kind of a trash book, just a book I like to read for fun. So read 2 books in August. Now my September book is going to be called Blood Money. It's the 6th book, I think, in that series that I've been reading. 6th book in the series I've been reading for trash books. So I'll get that done probably in a couple weeks. Maybe slip in another book before the end of the month. We'll see. My walk goal for August was to do at least 500,000 steps, and I did somewhere in the neighborhood of. Hang on a second. You gotta check because I'm all about the numbers, man. What?
We were part of the August Steps Challenge,
Yeah.
So he set his goal was 500,000 for that.
And I did. I finished up at 583,254. So smashed that one. I was on pace for. I was on pace for a while for 600,000 steps, but just a couple of days it just didn't get it done. So anyway, I'm pretty happy about that. I think that's the first time I've ever recorded where I've done more than 500,000 steps in a month.
This year I'm doing focused devotionals every day, and I usually tell you one that I've done recently. I use the YouVersion app, and one that I did recently was called Love Your Husband, and it talks about, like how to pray for him and stuff. So let's see. My August book was a biography of Lewis Carroll. I did not want to read a biography while we were on a plane for the trip that we took. So I read that as fast as possible so that I could be on like something else. And so I read The Girl on the Train. And my September book, I'm going to start reading the series that he has been reading. So the first book in that series was An Innocent Client. So that's the one I'll be reading. And for August, my steps goal, since we were in the August Steps Challenge, my steps goal was 360,000 steps. But, I knew that if I got to 360,000, I wasn't going to stop stepping because it wouldn't be good for the team if I took the last 3 days off. So I ended up with 391,224 steps. So yay! I almost got to 400,000.
Almost.
September, my goal will be 365,000 steps, and so that means a little more than 12,000 steps a day. And I have been doing virtual 5Ks, like a race one every month. And what I was saying was, I would get my steps, but it would be throughout the day. I might go out for a walk, but it wouldn't be like a whole 5K distance normally. It would just be like walk some in the morning and then steps throughout the day, and then maybe walk some more in the afternoon. And so what I did this month, I started doing was we just stayed at, or if it was just me or if it was both of us, just stayed out there until I had a 5K distance. So technically I walked a 5K like a whole bunch
Yep.
this month. I didn't ever sign up for a virtual 5K, but I did a 5K many times, and I've even like some this past week or so bumped it up to getting close to 4 miles in, and so I'm going to keep doing that because the more I'm moving my steps goal up, the more I need to like get those steps done early in the day, like all in one at one time, because then I don't have to constantly be thinking all throughout the day that I need to get up and get more steps when I could be like doing some work or cleaning the house or something like that. I get my steps in early in the morning, and then I got my mind freed up for editing videos and cleaning and stuff. So all right, so I'll be doing that, but you know, we may do some kind of signed up virtual 5K. I'm not sure. So now we can move on to our budget goals.
Yep, for August, our no spend goal was to do 18, but we only got 15. That's a pretty good accomplishment, seeing that we were gone for 5 or 6 days during the middle of the month. We have birthdays and anniversaries and all these kind of things.
Yeah, 3 birthdays, 1 anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah. We kind of knew, we said before we left that before in our last goal video, if you go back and look at it, we said we still set the 18 days because we wanted to still think, oh, do we really want to give up a no spend day for this? But we knew that there was a chance we wouldn't actually get 18. So 15.
That's pretty good, seeing all the things we had to do. So our goal for September is also going to be 18.
Yeah, because anytime that we don't hit a goal, we just, on the no spends, we repeat that attempt. We try again. Our sinking funds, actually, we had to use some of our car fund because...
I had to replace the spark plugs in our car. So that's a task I took on myself. So we did spend about $100, but it saved me probably about at least $200 from taking it into a mechanic to have it done. So
yes, but since it's a hybrid car, it does take 8 spark plugs, not just like 4, like in a 4-cylinder. It takes 8 because you have to have 4 just for the backup battery plus 4 for the regular. So it was 8. So it was like $100. So yeah. So, but we had to use that, and so we cut into our car fund a little bit. But other than that, our gifts are holding steady, and our emergency fund is holding steady. So, all right. So now we can move on to YouTube. We had 76 new subscribers.
Woo!
Thank you.
Well, thank
Welcome. I wish I knew everyone's name individually so I could just like roll a little like thing down there, but I don't know all of your names, but welcome. You're welcome to comment anytime. We would love to hear from you. And for our second channel, Adventures on the Long Run, it's holding steady. It went up 6. I'm sorry. Went up 6. And he hasn't posted a lot of videos this month, so going up 6.
Yeah, pretty good.
All right, so let's talk about the YouTube videos that we will put up for September and October. I'm gonna try to do this really quick. As always, we almost always on Monday have a grocery haul video where we share our grocery haul plus our meal plans. On Wednesday, we almost always have a recipe of the week video, but occasionally we might have something else in there, like maybe a what's for dinner or a what I'm eating in a day kind of thing. So, but those are standard, so we're not going to list every Monday and Wednesday video because they're basically those. So what we're going to talk about is Friday videos. Friday videos are our Frugal Fit Fridays. And so those titles can change regularly. So the next video you should be seeing is a fitness video.
Yep, fitness video that I'm gonna do. It's gonna be an update on my training for the Chicago Marathon and for the Dopey Challenge coming up. Chicago in October and Dopey Challenge in January. But that's also the week that I'm registering for Boston, but by the time I do that video, probably won't know what my status is for Boston. So we're gonna do a special video with that. whenever I find that out. Yeah.
All right, so, and we've said this several times, but we're still keeping it here. The next week will be What Frugal Isn't. If anyone wants to collab with us and join in that and tell what they feel like what frugal is not, isn't, then feel free. We would love to have you join in. The next week, on September 30th, we're going to hopefully finally do our kitchen declutter. Then the next week is October 7th, and we're going to have a goal video. October goal video, like you're saying right now, a goal review video. October 14th, fitness video. Yeah, and that one would be stuff from the Chicago Marathon, right?
Yes, we can. Yeah, hopefully if we can get it edited, and we won't get back into town until the 12th. So we'll see if we can get that done by the 14th.
Yeah, hopefully. And then the next week, this was a video that Dawn has requested of me to share, which is funny to me because I don't see it. But she wants to know what I do for hair and skincare, which is because to me, I see all the gray in my hair and I don't need anything. But anyway, I'll show some people may feel like what I do for my hair and skincare might be a little extreme, so to save money on it. So, but it's not really that. But anyway, you'll have to watch the video to understand why I'm saying like it's not really about saving money. And we're gonna end off the month by doing a video that's called gonna be about holiday budget busters.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, so drop us a comment below and let us know how your goals are going this year. If there's a video you'd like to see us do, drop us a comment below and let us know. We're always happy to take some requests and put those videos up as well. So drop us those comments below and let us know those things. So that's going to do it today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for updates when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes on the weekend, sometimes in between. You just kind of never know when we'll drop one in there. But with that said, that's going to do it today. For the long run, Joel and Christy, I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
Don't forget it's the long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.